All right, this is going to be the carry part of the evaluation and exercise. For the exercise, which we always start with first, we're going to do a farmer's carry. And just remember with a farmer's carry, it's always unilateral because you're kind of forcing the person to stabilize. And a lot happens in the process of carrying a weight on only one extremity. And of course, we could change extremities. If the person happens to be an upper extremity, a neck patient, you want to emphasize different components of this than you would with other activities. For instance, making sure that you really emphasize scapular retraction. Otherwise, we want to have a good stable core and we want to control the hips. We don't want a whole lot of hip hiking going, but we're going to do this as a part of an exercise. Raj is going to go ahead and walk 12 feet one direction and turn around, and 12 feet the other direction. Let's go ahead and just do that. And this one doesn't have to be fast, Raj, because this is exercise. We're going for control. This is not timed. It's not part of an evaluation. We're just practicing a farmer's walk. So go ahead and do that nice and stable, because you can see if you went too fast with this, it really is going to, you're going to blow right through the stabilization activity. So she's going to do that with one arm, and then she's going to do it with the other arm. This is a good exercise. It's a good warm-up for the actual test. And keep in mind, you're not going to tell the patient, okay, this is the test next. You know, you're just going to, just let them know that you're going to record some values, but I don't want them to feel a lot of test anxiety. So now we're going to start with a 10-pound box. I've said before that was a 15-pound box, didn't I? It's actually a 10-pound box, so I'm going to correct myself on that. But you're going to go ahead and before you pick that up, we're going to time the amount of time that it takes Raj to walk 12 feet and back, and that time is going to start as soon as she picks the box up. So whenever you pick that box up, my timer's going to start. You're going to go all the way to the end, and you know what, I'll send you on your way on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Turn. Good. Set that down, and we've taken our time. And then of course you enter that time value into the system, and it'll do the math for you. That was pretty easy. Let's go ahead and see if you could do 20 pounds there. So you're going to add 10. And then let's see how we do there. Perfect. And perfect. And again, depending on what the person's diagnosis is, yeah, you're going to want to emphasize maybe a little bit more scapular retraction. If they have an upper extremity issue and you're worried about wrist position, you're going to emphasize a neutral wrist. You want to be careful that they don't get into a lot of ulnar deviation. And you're looking at those issues as well, not just to train them how to do it correctly, but to make sure that they're not too sore afterwards.